Janelle from the HR best squad. Every single view, no one can take guard. Vision of the crew, unstoppable in your face. All I say, we speak the truth.
Nation, welcome to a late night episode of the Jobbertears podcast. As always, I'm Joel from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mrblacc. And oddly enough, if we would have recorded earlier, we wouldn't have been able to talk about this. But breaking news has it that WWE has some more releases in their back pocket. And they just released unfortunately Hit Row, which I'm really sad about. Johnny Drip Drip. Who else? Tegan Knox.
Drake Maverick.
The racist dude everybody wanted to be fired anyway.
Shane Thorne.
Yeah. Anybody else you missed there?
Nah, that was it. So altogether, John Morrison, Top Dollar, Shanti Adonis, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Tegan Knox, Drake Maverick, Shane Thorne, and Jackson Riker.
Wait a minute. All the Hit Row got released?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You know what? To be honest, they should never release the girl. Because once she got released, it lost the seasoning. Like, don't be wrong. It was still like, but it wasn't like, And like, even when you close your eyes, you can go, It went, it's all right. You feel me?
The girl was the glue to the group.
Exactly. Like, the girl was different. It was unique. Like, that was the first girl that was on the main roster that actually, like, it felt like it gave me shades of DX. You know, not exactly that, but having a woman present in the group, especially the way that she was hitting. Come on, man. You got, shout out to Harlem Heat. You know, got Sherry. You know, shout out to DX. You know, the both iteration, the one with Tori, the one with Stephanie, and the one with China. Come on, the woman as the finishing touches, man. But WWE is outdated.
Shout out to Jobbertears.
Yeah, you know, shout out to Jobbertears, man. You know, shout out to Jobbertears Network, man. Like, we got the Power Rangers, man. We got 3 girls, man. Better than half y'all niggas, and we call each other Black or Spanish and not ethnic.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, like, who would, like, honestly, what person of color will call themselves ethnic? Like, my nigga, you sound like a sellout. Like, yo, you be proud to advertise that shit.
Weird.
Yo, all wrestling fans, y'all better not call yourself ethnic out here. Don't be no sellout and say the Jobbertears some sellout. We call each other Black, Spanish, you know, shout out to Peter, you know, but niggas want to call yourself ethnic, nigga.
Wait,
like,
you
dang.
call yourself ethnic?
Of course he not. He takes CMOS.
Like, if you put in your Twitter bio, ethnic.
Yo, why are we doing this?
Yo, he said it's a red flag. He's problematic.
Yo, y'all problematic. But
yo, son.
No.
Niggas take pictures.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah. I'm just saying. My nigga Mike, the Seymour podcast coming soon. The Seymour podcast, Seymour's voice.
Now he's asking questions. Now he's like, who's ethnic?
Just tell him later. No, we're not
I'll tell him later. No. In regards to the release,
the ethnic ranger.
to each his own. But
yeah, man.
In regards to the releases, which one, I guess outside of Hit Row, would you be like, damn?
Drake Maverick. My nigga, you exploited me the first time. You got my juices. You used me. Gave me a contract. But the pandemic. Niggas was hungry out here for storyline. I gave y'all. Nigga, come on. I gave you the summer banger, B. That was me. And this what you do to me, son? Come on, B.
But now it gives him the opportunity. It gives him the opportunity to go back with EC3 and do some really dope stuff. Because they was always, to me, dope when they were together in Impact.
They're going back to Impact like, yo, I'm happy.
No. Listen.
Impact
guys.
need to get some investors.
That's what I'm about to say. That's exactly what I'm about to say.
And start revving up for real.
Because at this point right now, Impact legit has an opportunity right now. Because AEW's full.
Yeah.
AEW is a full house.
And that's what you think. And then they just signed Jamie.
Yeah,
they signed the man that said, I would end my career ROH.
Yeah,
Well, that was not his fault. That was not his fault.
Ended his career. That's why.
Yeah, that was not his fault.
Ended the marriage. But the thing is, hold on. The thing is, like you said, Janelle, and I said the same exact thing, is that Impact has an opportunity right now.
Yeah.
Of you have a shit ton of talent that's out there that left. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they need to pick up Hit Row tomorrow.
Legit. They got to get some money, get some dollars. Look, get Jeff Jarrett, get him back on board. Let me talk to Jeff next weekend. Get him back on board.
Honestly,
we see D-Lo next weekend anyways.
Oh yes, we got to go with D-Lo, like your D-Lo.
So for people who are listening, what we're talking about right now, people who are watching, is that we're going to WrestleCade next week.
For everybody in North Carolina area, Jobbertears, once they're united like Voltron, come together like one. Be in North Carolina, raise up, put your head like a helicopter, woof woof.
But continue. But yes,
North Carolina. Shoot, pick up my shirt. Raise up, put your head like a helicopter, woof woof.
Keep your clothes on.
We can't do this in the office, so we at home.
Yo, if y'all would have did that in the studio, Miles would have died.
Yeah.
Y'all just want to be naked. Can you not get any lower?
Yeah.
There are people that are watching. These
Ooh.
niggas is naked on here.
Ooh. Wow. Someone said chocolate. Whoa.
See what I mean? There's people watching. Sit down.
Yeah, but so yeah, like you said nips.
Trying to get an OnlyFans.
All right, serious mode, for real.
All seriousness, like people who are listening, we're going to WrestleCade. It's a wrestling convention in North Carolina, and we're gonna see D-Lo, and we're gonna have to pull up on D-Lo and be like, "Yo, y'all got to figure this out."
Yeah.
Like, y'all need to get some money from like somewhere.
Something.
Figure it out.
Like honestly, like
a TV deal. What
a better one
needs is a solid, basic cable TV deal, so they can come at.
Where's UPN now when you need it?
There's on the CW.
Ooh, CW.
Remind you,
No, they have WoW.
Six.
They have WoW already.
Oh yeah, right. And there's only 6 major networks left. That's why. So
think about it. Put them on Channel 9.
I don't know if that's like a thing anymore still.
Or MTV.
I think MTV would be better. Like that would be a great way to incorporate.
I don't think
everything.
Viacom would though.
Yeah, but
that's
the thing is, so obviously WWE is the king and AEW is the prince right now, right?
Yeah.
Impact can be the knight in shining armor, because we have to understand, like, when it comes to wrestling, it's all year round.
Yeah.
The demographic is late Gen Z and millennials. So that's prime targeting for advertisers.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on MTV on a channel that, and you give it a decent time slot, which is like Thursday between 8 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
You're guaranteed to get at least 500,000 to 800,000 people watching.
Guarantee, yeah. Especially MTV is a very common channel and everything.
Yeah, everybody has an MTV channel.
Yeah, everybody.
For the most part, everybody got MTV.
I was gonna say
everybody.
VH1, but it's okay.
Okay. So you know what I mean? So why not toss it on there? Or even get even more spicy. ESPN takes it. Now I mean, put on ESPN.
I don't know.
Because ESPN does they do Thursday Night Football? Yes, they do Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, they do.
What do they have on Tuesday? Nothing.
It's all right now. Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, it's all right now.
But I agree with you. But again, It starts with us. Like it honestly starts with us. Like we got to create traction behind it. And how can like let's be honest. Let's be really honest. How can a wrestling company have traction behind it where every other person is hating on the company? Every other person will find something hate on it and says, "No, they're not doing this properly." Da 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 da. Instead of just embracing it.
That's just the
that
game.
always happens though. That's always a thing.
But I asked this question, you guys. With this continuous amount of cuts, because at first I didn't care about it. I didn't really think about this philosophy that's going on. Now with another round of cuts, do you think the company is going to be sold soon?
No, I still think some time before they really want to do it. I mean, I honestly think that, with them going back on the road, I think financially and just business wise is just a little different. And it also, what works and what doesn't work. And that's why, like, even from like any release this year, it's always been, how could they, da da da, all this other stuff. And it's just like, but it could be a blessing in disguise. Like, it doesn't have to always be the end. And I think that's where people kind of get it confused, where they feel like this the end all, the be all, where it doesn't have to be that. Because now like I said last time, the last set of releases, it oversaturates the indies though to a certain extent. So that's the kind of danger zone that you get when you have these type of releases. Because like Shane was hot on ROH before he got signed, and hot on the indies, and who else? And John Morrison too. He's a hot commodity. So it's like those are going to be the type of people that people are going to want to book, but then it lessens other opportunities. So it's a seesaw. But I mean, to be honest, they wasn't using anybody they dropped like that. Like Hit Row was
besides Hit Row
for 2. Besides
exactly,
Tegan wasn't injury prone, so they not gonna bank on her. Every time they wanted to push her, they couldn't push her.
Exactly.
The other guy was a racist. Everybody wanted him out. The other one, Shane Thorne, I don't know who that is. And then Drake Maverick, he'd be dope on the indies too. Like I said, him and EC3, if they get back together.
Well,
exactly.
Yeah, and the thing about it, John Morrison didn't surprise me because I was thinking it was funny that this happened today because literally yesterday I was like, "Yo, I think John Morrison's either gonna leave or they're gonna release him soon because his wife just got released."
Yeah, and he brought right over there. I mean, right. At the answer the guy said, "Will Hit Row strive at Impact?" Yes, because that's why I tell people: learn your history. Impact been putting on Black people forever. If you know, Bobby Lashley was a triple champion. He was the I forgot like he had 3 titles at the same exact time. They pushed Black wrestlers in Impact. Look what we're doing with Savannah Evans, who was the first revamped tag team champion. Fire and Desire, Black women. Look what they did for Jazz over there. They gave her real legends goodbye. So Impact do Black people justice. There was a company that made a woman their world champion. So people who don't know Impact, they do right by us and in general. The second question, firing people at 9 p.m. My nigga is corporate. Like, this is the same corporate people, corporate in general, they don't care. And at the end of the day, all about their bottom dollar.
It's 6 o'clock in LA. So what are we doing?
Exactly, son. Exactly. Someone said yesterday they were going to cut the Black Thanksgiving. It doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving or not. They're going to get paid for the next 30 days, the next 90 days. Yes, it's Thanksgiving though, but
think about it though. They could have been released from yesterday and now it's just hitting. Or it could have been from this morning and now it's just hitting. Like
exactly. We don't know.
Still waiting for WWE Twitter to be
exactly.
But
we don't know.
It's almost like close to 100 people at this point. That's crazy.
But it was 100 people that low key they really wasn't using.
Thank you. It was not using these people.
It's understandable. Everything that you guys are saying is relevant, but I'm always looking at the human side of things. That's what I'm looking at. I know what you guys are saying. The business side is the business, but
it's 100 people that didn't get released during a pandemic.
And I get that, but it's still like, wow, this is a lot because
of course
it's really at a point where, okay, what is next right now? What does 2022 hold for people? Because Buddy Murphy is by the way, Buddy Murphy will be at House of Glory December 11th with Malachi Black. First 2 rows are officially sold out.
Thank you. Tickets are on sale now.
And you're looking at the new correspondent of House of Glory. Yeah.
Yay!
But anyways,
and he's a black man, not ethnic.
Yeah,
we're gonna do
he's
this
actually
whole
Haitian.
episode, aren't we?
He's actually Haitian.
We're gonna do
Yeah,
this whole
Haitian. You
episode.
know. You see how dark he is?
See how my skin glow? I tried this new
I have to say, really,
skin regimen.
the lighting made it like pop. Like
This new skin regimen I'm trying for one the girls at my job.
You trying to get chosen out here in these streets?
Nah, nobody wants me, bro. I'm lonely.
That's not true.
Nobody wants me.
You know what would be really
lonely.
okay?
Someone asked that what talent does WWE have left? Seriously, they have a lot of talent. They have the people coming up. Like WWE is the biggest company. They could literally get talent from anywhere. Like people understand they have a lot of talent left. Like
so this somebody put this on Twitter. Is it a Twitter or Ringside News? They put it on. Ringside on Twitter is on Reddit is wild. That's a wild.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So they had put it this where they're trying to condense the roster to focus more on what they have.
Thank you.
Because it's come to a point where you have a bunch of people in catering. You have a bunch of people not doing it. And you guys raise the point. Because out of the 100 people, maybe 15 to 20 was a surprise for me. Or like, damn, I didn't expect these people to be out of here. You know what I mean? But they weren't using the people correctly and they didn't know what to do with them. But I always say this, there's a possibility people might come back. I truly believe Top Dollar is a superstar in the making.
Like, so
who's Top Dollar again?
The big dude, the big dude from Hit Row.
So what's crazy is that Quintus had texted me right before we started. He told me old boy had deleted his Twitter.
Who?
Top Dollar.
Probably.
I feel Top Dollar, like I feel okay, he has everything, but he hasn't, like, to me, he hasn't shown me nothing yet.
No, but I just feel he has star power.
Yes, he does. He does. But he hasn't put it all together yet.
He has the charisma part. That's
right.
Him. Shane is, to me, always going to be talented as fuck. Always. And y'all know I didn't really care about the other niggas, so I really don't.
No, nobody did. But
not sorry.
But like for me, Top Dollar had everything. And the reason why Top Dollar probably erased his Twitter because they were about to eat him alive.
Yeah. With the
He said, oh well, like
because he was just like, yo, when people said we're gonna get released, people said we were gonna get blah blah blah, and look what happened. They got released.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said, there's no, I don't think there's no. Listen, if Bret Hart can come back, anybody
like they can come back. Like look at, honestly, listen. This with any field of jobs. Yo, what are you gonna do when you get fired? You gonna mope at home or go back out there and be the better version you were when you first entered that job?
It's easier said than done.
No. I understand that. I'm not taking that away from nobody. I understand that. Trust me, I lost plenty of jobs. I know the process. I know the depression, all that you go through. But I've been telling people, like, this is me sending my best wishes, saying that, yo, big dogs, I'm Big Cat. Y'all got this. Y'all worked hard to get to this point in WWE. I know that y'all had the same exact strength to go beyond WWE or somewhere else. Y'all have the work ethic. Y'all have the drive. Y'all gonna do okay. That's how I see it. Like, niggas are going to be okay, son. Just like my son, Randy Savage, the cream always rises to the top. I heard that Randy Savage was black, too. His daddy was named Robert.
It definitely
Maverick.
But it is rough. What you guys think about Full Gear?
The pacing. I feel that they should add, like, how many matches are 7? They should add, like...
You said add?
Add?
Let me finish. All those matches were too long. You could add it to, like, you could literally chop in half and add 2 more matches just to break up the pace of it. Like, hey, one segment could have been something different where another ladies match. You understand? I get it. You just stretch out television, but It should be more ladies matches. Like it should have been like not for the TBS championship. It could have been like a feud where Big Swole could have been on there versus someone else because that only women's match was trash. Ty Conti, I get it. She's cool. I understand, but she's not selling no pay per views, dogs. She's not. She's not. She's not selling it for me.
So I was listening to, because y'all know I listen to clips from Jim, my guy, and actually now Conan and them, and they brought up a good point. The shortest match was like 15 minutes. The shortest match. And literally, I agree with Mr. Black. The matches were way too long. The attention span was gone by minute 10 in half of the matches. It's interesting that I like the fact that they opened up with MJF and with Darby.
Mm-hmm.
That was a banger.
And I thought that they definitely showed different styles that each of them have in terms of wrestling. The tag, I hated the tag team ending. It was sloppy. It didn't make sense.
Someone got hurt.
Ending.
The Lucha Bros.
Someone got hurt. Someone got hurt.
FTR.
Yeah, FTR got hurt.
Yeah, but when I tried to look back, even at the clip, I couldn't see where it happened.
Steven, we did see about the releases, by the way. Sorry, I mean
it was weird. No, it's fine. What other matches was there? I could have did without the Cody and Pac and all them.
That match could not be doing now. See, another match, but that match alone, I agree with you. They could just take it out the whole pay per view.
It could have been on Dynamite.
It could have been on Rampage. Shit. CM Punk and
I like that one.
I like that.
I would have rather Eddie win, but okay, it's all right. It's the fighting the dog, not the dog in the fight. I get it.
So I want to talk about that match real quick, and I know we don't have that much time tonight. So I understand that CM Punk is a superstar, right?
Right.
And you want, he's the pedigree of the bunch there, whatever, and he has to. They want to continue pushing him. But you know what's funny? Moth from Black Wrestling said this.
Yeah.
He was just like, you don't want to watch that match with Eddie Kingston because you know he's going to lose. So you stop caring. Now, for me, is why not do a trio match? Not a trio match, like have 3 matches. Finish off with a 3rd match.
Like Seth and Edge?
No, but even like with fucking Cody and Malachi, they had multiple matches together. Why waste such a phenomenal build-up and just for one match? And that's my thing, because, all right, people, that one promo that Eddie cut had everybody interested in the match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's talking about the match. And I think that match, low key, was probably the most anticipated match of the night.
Yeah,
everybody was talking about that more than Hangman and Kenny.
Exactly, it overshadowed the main event. So why not continue that? You could have, okay, you want to keep Eddie. No, I'm sorry, CM Punk looking strong. It could have been a false finish. Something could have went wrong, but
Eddie knocked him out. That could have been it.
Oh yeah. Or they had to stop them. There could have been so much good things that could have happened with that, and like elongated it a little bit. Continue.
I mean, it's still time though. Like again, I'm not gonna say
they like a quit nut, and I done told y'all that already.
I mean,
what they're gonna do is 6 months from now is they're gonna pick it right back where they left off at, and you gonna be like, wait, what?
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Because you could have. Now things could have shifted so much where you're not going to be invested in that.
Keyword, but the thing about it is this way: is y'all traditionally, I've been saying this forever. used to WD style of booking. For years, they've been doing the same exact booking. So when someone else does something different, y'all say, no, you shouldn't do it this way, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say it this way. Yo, I'm going to compare it to hip hop. Kanye West came in the game, dressing all preppy. Y'all all call him gay. Y'all all make fun of them. Then a couple months later, y'all doing the same exact thing, dressing just like Kanye West. Right? Boom. Everybody went crazy over skinny jeans. I don't wear no skinny jeans, and everybody and mother wears skinny jeans. Now, next thing wants to fast forward it. Y'all call Kanye West an idiot for the way he dresses his shoes. All y'all niggas wear ugly shoes. All y'all niggas go online and hit each other. Reason why I bring us up to say this: AEW is presented a different way to tell wrestling. That's it. A lot of y'all just not used to that. I bet you in a couple of years, y'all be used to how they do booking and style it a certain type of way. It just takes time. You're right. Should it have continued traditionally? Probably, but they do it in their own way. You don't know if you don't know reason why MJF beat CM Punk because of Eddie Kingston. Because see, every time MJF win, it's an asterisk next to win because he finds some way to cheat. You don't know how low Eddie Kingston goes because he could play a dirty New York nigga. Yo, this dirty ass nigga did this to me, son. Pay him more. You don't know. You don't know.
And that's totally.
So let it give it time to marinate.
And
Stop putting in the microwave, baby. Put it in the oven.
But that's totally possible, and I would understand that if he's not starting a new feud with Daniel Garcia.
New feud. Oh no, a whole new feud with MJF. You ain't see Dynamite?
No, I'm talking about he's starting something with Danny Garcia now.
Oh, you talking about Eddie Kingston?
Yeah, Eddie Kingston's with Daniel Garcia in a new feud, which is fine. Listen, Mr. you could be right. Maybe that happened.
If you're gonna hot potato storylines, it's one thing.
Eddie MJF from New York. That's not my point. No,
it's a good point because if they end up working together, it's because they have that New York connection. That could be part of the story because you just raised a good storyline of potentially that might happen. So
and guess what? It could end up in like Long Island, MJF's hometown. That's the way to sell tickets. And once they come in the ring, come on.
No. So if this is done correctly, MJF versus CM Punk in Elmont. That's their show in December on Dynamite. Now, you do have Eddie fucking screw CM Punk out of a win. And that brings CM Punk back with Eddie. You raised a great storyline point. But
they got this from upstate New York. That don't count.
So we'll see. So we'll see what happens. But that was just my opinion because I wanted more out of it. Like just stretch it out a little bit. Have 3 fights with these guys. Have 2, whatever. Just stretch it out a little bit so we can see the storyline develop even more because the match was solid. I enjoyed the match.
Yeah.
It was actually the only match that didn't go feel like it was 30 minutes long.
Yeah. It was nicely faced everything. Like the whole night was good. You're right. So how you feel about
solid?
And you like your boy Jay Lethal? Talk about that.
So Jay Lethal, and I think Janelle, you give your point on this. You mentioned it the other day. Jay Lethal losing to Sammy Guevara. What's your thoughts?
It's hilarious. I mean, it is what I don't. It doesn't bother me per se. Like, I mean, I don't know about that. If they were going for like, I realize sometimes they rather you appreciate the actual wrestling match than the actual point of a title match. Yeah. And that's kind of sometimes the route they go. So like Jay Lethal versus Sammy Guevara, if outside of like it being take away a title, like the match itself is pretty dope in a concept. So I think they kind of just threw it was like here, boom, get you to watch Dynamite, debut of Jay Lethal, boom. But I mean, it could have. I'm not telling you, so I don't know. I wouldn't have done that, but I mean, listen. For a man who says he was going to end his career at ROH,
we're not doing this,
baby. I am intrigued to see
he got fired. What are you supposed to do? Nigga got fired.
No. What happened was they released everybody. Whoever still has their contract up to December 31st is getting paid. Whoever still was contracted until March was still getting paid. They are still planning on having Supercard WrestleMania weekend. So it's not like the company went bankrupt. It's not like the company is disappearing. They're revamping. They're looking into doing other things.
So you'd
So
rather be in
am
a
I
ship that's
am I
kind of rocky instead of going steady ground, get a steady paycheck. You don't know
no
if it wasn't paying him all the time. So it's a
listen,
smart thing to do.
I'm not saying
Stability over
I'm
unstability.
am not oh where you go. I'm not negating a stable check because I know what that is and I know how that feels. My thing is, and ROH told everybody, listen, if you want to go and work other places, we will not bind you. They made that very clear. So it's not about that. It's just I'm intrigued to see what they do with Jay Lethal. Like I said, talented in the ring, outside of the ring, different opinion, but that's just me. But I'm intrigued to see the route that they go with him. I mean, listen, if I can see Daniel Bryan versus Jay Lethal, I'm okay with that as a fan. Like
With
I'm okay
me and the
with
whole
that.
Jay Lethal situation, listen, he wants something new. And that one time he never talked back about any company he was with, none of that. So Jay Lethal played the good soldier for his company. So I see that some people have issues with him. Talk about how Jay Lethal buried a lot of black talent, blah blah blah. If Listen, I'm not there. And whatever happened to RH, the same exact way that we always talk about people, give people a second chance at redemption, you don't know what he's gonna do with a second chance at his new company. We forgave Triple H. How many times that niggas forgave Vince McMahon? We forgave Shawn Michaels. We forgave all these people in wrestling because he's doing great things now. So why not have the same grace for a man that was in a new company, probably have different opportunity? So yes, was I there for something he did at ROH? No. And are there rumors? Yeah. But I'm gonna give the man a fair chance because certain time you just need a new different ground, a new different area to see areas and ways and how you can improve yourself. Where's the grace? For some reason why we don't have much grace when it comes to these black wrestlers. But these white wrestlers, our grace is kind of endless. I'm just saying.
I don't know about all that. I don't know. I think
Jim
once again,
Cornette, we forgive him. We always talk about him all the time and always quote
you
him.
gotta think really first things first is you really gotta think somebody gotta have a problem in order to forgive somebody. Somebody gotta do something to you in order for you to forgive the person. So I'm sitting here like listen, I ain't got no issues, period. My thing is I have personally have heard about mistreatment and missed opportunities. And that's fine. It's the business. It happens. But my thing is like if this is the redemption, if this is chapter 2, then let it be different and let's see how it plays out. That's fine.
Every man, every woman, every human has entitlement to redemption.
But do I think the spots on an animal change? No, but we'll see.
That's not fair, you know. The
I
same
mean,
exact
I
way that have
mean,
that
I
certain
mean,
people that have that you may be cool with back in the day, you may do some shadiness, but they see you now. That's how you know it's only
Well,
right.
no, I mean, at the end of the day, when a person shows them who you are, you believe them.
but my thing with
So
my
say the no. Keep the same energy with Triple H and these other guys. All
I
these
never
white
had an
wrestlers do
issue.
the same
Listen,
thing.
Trips, yeah, I know. I don't have no issue with Trips,
but my
however
thing,
he
if
moves.
if we're gonna talk about that him thing is the speaking out thing, because that's the real issue, because it was never mentioned his speaking out situation.
Well,
So we're
yeah,
gonna
because they threw that under the rug.
they threw that under the rug, and it was multiple women. Like I know one of the girls who
That was what it started. What 2018,
yeah,
and
it's been
and
multiple
then
women on that one, and
they swept that shit under the rug.
yeah, so that never got dealt with. So that's the only thing I can probably say where it's like you kind of look at them kind of funny, and I don't want to shit on anybody because I don't know how true this shit is, and there are rumors per se, and I have heard of people personally that I know personally that said that he does do that, what he did what he did. So we'll move past that situation, but I wish that they had mentioned that and he had that conversation like, yo, those are false allegations, whatever.
I see.
But when it comes to him and Sammy, it was a good match, and I see where
Very good
Janelle
match.
comes from, but what that wasn't the point of it. The point was to help Sammy get put over.
Help put Sammy over. Yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as you saw Jericho and the rest of the inner circle come, I was like, oh, I see what this is for.
First of all, I thought they was gonna turn on him. I got scared. I
No,
was like, why?
I knew.
I was like, why? I was like, why?
It was good.
In the ring?
I knew what it was. But shout out to Brian Danielson for
Spicy.
for mentioning WrestleMania.
I would have never thought in a day that you would see a babyface Brocky and a heel Daniel Bryan.
But
Did I say that? Oh, Janelle, I don't know who's the heel get Adam Page.
They before that, he was not that. And you cannot say
And
that.
what did I say, Janelle? It's not hard to turn here for Daniel Bryan. He's like,
I gotta see it to believe it.
But he was heel before. He was heel against Kofi.
Nah, I didn't really feel that. The spiciness he had on Dynamite was not the spiciness he had.
all he said was WrestleMania, and y'all booed him.
Yeah,
And no damn well that you got WrestleMania tickets. Huh?
He basically said, you didn't come to work. You didn't come to work. I wrestled the next day after WrestleMania after I won the World Championship. Now, when he was Planet Earth Daniel Bryan, and he had the wooden belt, homeboy was literally cursing out the fans, calling them fickle. He threw food at a fan behind the scenes. Like
he was with Eric. Was it Eric Rowan? That's who he was with?
Yeah, he was super heel back. He was super heel.
But he wasn't. I feel like he wasn't getting booed though like that.
Yes, he was.
What?
Especially with Kofi. Especially with Kofi.
Come on. All the black people hated him, B.
The only reason why he got booed was because he
knew Daniel Bryan was gonna put him up with him.
Because he mentioned WWE. That's
it's weird because AEW. It was weird because they booed Punk on the pay-per-view. The next day cheer for him, and then then they continuously. Listen, Cody got to go back to the drawing board because they continuously boo this man, and I don't even know why. And I'm sitting here like, listen, embrace it at this point because you ain't got no choice.
It's because Cody says, "Wow." It's because he be like,
Cody with the X.
Yeah, I love Cody.
I wonder if Cody says ethnic.
No, I don't think he says ethnic.
He ain't dumb.
But
he's not an ethnic YouTuber.
He says black. He says black, but it's like it's one of those where he needs to turn heel, but he's not going to because his ego's not gonna allow him to.
He doesn't want to because he's stubborn and he don't want to do it.
Because him turning heel, I think in his head he thinks that that means that he
gave up.
The are right about
he's not his father's child if he turns heel.
Yeah, but it's just ridiculous. But CM Punk getting booed, that's because Eddie did such a great job. Eddie did his job.
The same exact way that they booed The Rock at WrestleMania 17.
Oh, we just watched that the other day. But then they cheered for him. They cheered for him right before that, though. They cheered for him right before that.
It's not on the same level because Tony
cheered.
Of course not.
Huh?
Tony was trying to put over CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston as being on the same level as The Rock versus Hogan. That is not on the same level.
I never said it was.
No. He's saying that's what Tony Khan said, and that's a no. That's a no.
That's what you do. Hype up your man. You feel me? Hype up your man.
Listen, I would hype y'all up, but I would hype up my nigga, but realistically as fuck. Like
but
like I wouldn't drag it crazy.
But Tony Khan's a troll though.
Yeah.
I fall for it. Niggas fall for it all the time. I be laughing.
Top 5 trolls of all time right now.
Like it's ridiculous, but it's hilarious at the same time. All right, real quick, Survivor Series is this weekend. Last of the Big Four. They had I think announced that Toni Storm's the last female on the SmackDown side.
Okay.
For Survivor Series. Who do you think is going to be the sole survivor?
I don't care.
I think it's Toni Storm.
Mary
on the female side.
I don't know.
Tony Storm and Seth Rollins.
Okay.
And also, but that's because Seth is my favorite person.
I was about to say.
But I see Seth being the last one.
I say Shayna Blazer. And for the men, Kevin Owens.
Somebody
might
said
try to
Kevin
keep
Owens
him.
as well.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
I mean, I would probably go Raw. The Raw women's team will probably win because they got Bianca on their team, and they got Rhea Ripley.
So I think that's because Bianca might win because she needs the Wrestling Infinity Stone.
Ooh, that's good. She might because she has
because you need a Survivor Series, right? You need a Survivor Series W. You need the Royal Rumble W. She has that.
She has a Mania W.
Oh, the Mania W. She made a Venture W. Yeah. Ooh. That's a twin. That's a twin Wrestling Infinity Stone right there. And finally, trust me, she needs to be Grand Slam champion. Oh, Money in the Bank. Grand Slam champion, so she needs that women's tag team SmackDown. No, the Raw belt. So she's almost there. Because Roman, right now, he's a pseudo gauntlet holder because he didn't fix you when they came to the ring, but he did it. What's his crown? So he's pseudo. He's a demi.
I love that.
He's a demi gauntlet holder. He ain't up there yet. He's a demi gauntlet holder. Demi. He's not there.
I'm not gonna hold you. I did like the beginning of Raw just to go back a little bit. When they had Big E talk and then the Usos came and jumped in and we was like, oh shit. And then Riddle came out and then Seffi came out with the fur and then Randall came out. So I enjoyed that. And oddly enough, it really depended on the players and that. If it was anybody else, I'd be like, this is stupid as fuck. And your girl Tamina versus
nobody Tamina? That was a good match.
When fucking Corey Graves said that shit, I was like, this is wild. But I was
Corey
glad.
Graves?
He says wild shit on Raw.
My man, Brian Saxon needs to punch Corey Graves in the face.
Brian Saxon needs 5 minutes with this nigga, for real.
Like, I was watching, because sometimes, I'm not going to hold you, I don't listen to commentary like that.
Oh, I do.
Like, even if it's on, I'm really focused on the match and what's going on in the ring. And this past Raw, I'm watching it, especially during that Tamina match. The way this man was talking to Brian Saxon, I was like, nah.
What was he saying?
He used to punch Corey Graves dead in the mouth.
He says wild shit. Yo, this Monday. Hello? Come back. Well, this Monday, if you listen, he says wild shit. Especially, actually, really, it's when Carmella's matches. It's really when he goes ham on him. And it'd be so funny because it'd be like, yo, if my nigga don't hype me like that, then throw him away. Like, I'd be like, yeah, hype your girl up the way he do. But
that should be wild.
And then I did like Bobby and Ray at the end.
Bobby, we really like not giving him his flowers right now.
You don't.
Bobby gotta win the Rumble for real.
Like Bobby is just doing phenomenal.
He's different. Work. Again, Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar next year. It has to have WrestleMania.
I had told Mikey this earlier. Or I think I told him earlier. I said what they should do is have Bobby win the Rumble, have Brock versus Roman at Rumble, have Brock win the title back. And then that gives the shoe-in for Bobby to challenge him at Mania.
Yeah,
if they did it that way.
Yo, Bobby versus Bobby.
You don't need a title.
Bobby versus Brock.
Don't need a title. You don't need a title.
You don't need. I want that at Rumble, bro. I want that at Rumble.
Nah, WrestleMania be like it needs its own night. It needs its own night. WrestleMania, you bring in Bobby. You know he blockbuster in UFC. Brock, blockbuster. You're gonna bring back old fans. You're gonna bring new fans and fans who's casual to think about it. You know, some of these old head Caribbean people. Bobby Lashley, Jamaicans gonna love Bobby Lashley. Panamanian niggas gonna love Bobby Lashley. You know, rednecks love them some Brock. You know, black niggas love Brock Lesnar too. So
Low
that's a
key.
mania
And
match.
niggas don't say that, but niggas like Brock.
Nah,
Niggas love Brock, B.
It's a banger between those two, and I need that to happen like sometime in 2022 because that is money.
That's money. That's money.
That shit.
WrestleMania.
So
WrestleMania. Actually, WrestleMania night 2. Night 1, The Rock versus Roman. No. The Rock versus Roman is next year. That's next year. Yeah, but Bobby Lashley, you know, two country boys. Come on. You got Black Brock versus regular Brock. Come on, B. Come on.
You got bait. Listen, we are living in a time where Brock is babyface.
Come on, B.
It's
The Walking
been
Armageddon. Come on, B. Versus like Superman strength. I think Bobby Lashley Superman. You know what's name is Shazam. Brock Lesnar. You know.
That's pretty. I don't think watch that, but even I know that's not a good. I wouldn't call him Shazam.
Because Superman, because like Superman is really black.
Before we go.
So you guys think so? Yeah. Overall,
shout out to Hog. Don't forget that we went to Hog last week.
Yes, we were all there.
Not everybody.
Overall, before we go, the three of us were.
The audience didn't know we was there. Y'all let them know.
Oh, okay. Which brand is going to be victorious?
Raw, because Vince loves Raw. No, SmackDown because of Fox.
Yeah, Fox.
Who won last year?
I don't know.
It was Raw.
I don't remember.
I think Raw was Keith Lee. No. Yeah, Raw did one because that was Keith Lee and wrestling them.
Oh, okay. So once again, Survivor Series is this weekend. It is actually here in our city, our backyard. So those that are coming in for the weekend, Saturday night we'll be at Legends. We're having a little meetup party. I'm gonna be moderating a panel. So it'll be really dope. You can RSVP, of course. Hit us up for more information. That's Saturday
What time?
night. Doors open at 8.
For the panel?
Actually, no, the panel's gonna start around 9:30.
9:30 the panel starts?
Well, yeah, because they got the show in Jersey, Nick and Peter.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, so that Saturday night, make sure to come out if you're coming into town. If you're here in town, come out support. And then Sunday night, the guys will be at the bar at Legends. I'll be at Barclays. And then Monday Night Raw is here at Barclays again. So make sure if you see anybody, say something, say hi, say what up. As Wilkins mentioned, we'll be at WrestleCade next weekend, Thanksgiving weekend in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So anybody that's in the North Carolina area want to come out, say hey, hang out. It's gonna be. When I realized how many of us was going, I said, "Oh, this is gonna be a party." Anything else before I'm missing before we say farewells? Are we recording next week?
We'll find out. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right.
Well, if we don't see you guys next week, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays if you celebrate Hanukkah, all that jazz. Other than that, make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at the Jobbertears Podcast. Subscribe. Make sure to support all the other podcasts under our network as well. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mrblacc. Hashtag Black Excellence. Hashtag we are out.
Peace.
Is over, got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans, you gotta wait till your coast chosen. Try to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes and Noble.